LinkedIn presents.
Strength training is the single most important thing you can do to slow or even reverse the normal muscular decline of aging. People don't always receive this prescription for a daily dose of iron, pumping iron that is, from their doctor, or take it seriously enough to fill it when they do. Muscles get older, but they can still be reminded to do what they did in their youth.
Happy Wednesday, friends. I'm Michael Kovnat, and this is the Next Big Idea Daily, quick masterclasses from the best new books written and read by the authors themselves. Don't forget to hit follow in your podcast player and sign up for our free newsletter using the link in the episode notes. Now today, let's talk about muscles. Yeah, you know, those things that help you lift heavy stuff and maybe make you look good. Those things you go to the gym to build or tone. Well, you probably think of your muscles as a pretty dumb part of your body, just workmanlike tools when compared with your clever brain or your complex heart. But it turns out that our muscles deserve more respect than that, according to author and longtime New York Times contributor Bonnie Tsui. Bonnie's written a new book called On Muscle, The Stuff That Moves Us and Why It Matters, and she'll join us to share some of her key insights right after this quick break.
From LinkedIn News, I'm Leah Smart, host of Everyday Better, an award-winning podcast dedicated to personal development. Join me every week for captivating stories and research to find more fulfillment in your work and personal life. Listen to Everyday Better on the LinkedIn Podcast Network, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
From LinkedIn News, I'm Jessie Hempel, host of the Hello Monday podcast. Start your week with the Hello Monday podcast. We'll navigate career pivots. We'll learn where happiness fits in. Listen to Hello Monday with me, Jessie Hempel, on the LinkedIn Podcast Network or wherever you get your podcasts.
Muscles are smarter than we think. We've long thought of them as kind of dumb versus being the brains of the operation. But muscles have their own intelligence. Skeletal muscle is a massive organ that accounts for about 40% of your body weight, and it has lots of collaborations going on with other places in the body. It's an endocrine tissue. It releases signaling molecules called myokines that talk to all those other parts of your body, including your brain. Structures like the hippocampus, responsible for memory, actually get bigger with regular exercise. So bulking up muscles literally bulks up our brains. And it turns out that muscle itself has the ability to remember things. Most of the time, when we talk about muscle memory, we're not talking about the muscles themselves, but about the memory of a coordinated movement pattern that lives in the motor neurons, which control our muscles. But in recent years, scientists have discovered that our muscles themselves have a memory all their own, on the cellular and epigenetic level, for exercise. That means that muscle cells can increase in mass more quickly than they did previously, even after a months-long, and perhaps even years-long, hiatus. Muscles are a way to get to joy. Charles Darwin, it turns out, had a lot to say about jumping. Muscles, he said, were a way to express joy, but also a way to get to joy. Kids and puppies and horses romp and jump and frisk because, he wrote, the mere exertion of the muscles after long rest or confinement is itself a pleasure. When we feel good inside, we are moved to move. I love Darwin's idea of using the body as a tool to find levity. Dacher Keltner, the noted author, happiness scholar, and professor of psychology who heads the Berkeley Social Interaction Laboratory, told me that certain emotions are more about the body. Joy, for example, which often involves jumping, he said. Emotions are all about action, and the preparation and intention for action. Joy is movement, and movement is joy. Muscle is potential, and strength, and owning your own strength. This goes beyond the physical. Muscle as a tangible thing has such fascinating and outsized influence on how we think about ourselves as people, that the qualities of muscle that we admire are a kind of shorthand for character. We tell ourselves to be strong, to show good form, to be a person of action, to be flexible. to muscle through hard things and show grit. And endure. Even when we're not being people of action, we're telling ourselves to relax, to let go. The work of building our own muscles teaches us not to let others take away that hard-won power without a fight. Strength training and lifting weights has been shown to improve the mental health of patients suffering from PTSD. To see tangible incremental gains, the changes from day to day, is to understand that you're a person of agency. During the 19th century women's suffrage movement, prominent activists believed in physical fitness as a strategy for emancipation. Exercise was a way for women to get control of their bodies and reproductive lives. To gain political power, one needed physical power. Muscle is astoundingly capable of change. It's one of the very few tissues that adapts and changes on an everyday basis. Minute to minute, it's reacting to changes in the environment and responding with what's needed, from the moment you wake up to when you go to sleep. It's never too late to get stronger. Strength training is the single most important thing you can do to slow or even reverse the normal muscular decline of aging. People don't always receive this prescription for a daily dose of iron, pumping iron that is, from their doctor, or take it seriously enough to fill it when they do. Muscles get older, but they can still be reminded to do what they did in their youth. They can be rejuvenated in the most surprising of ways. With resistance training in aged muscle, research shows that you can reset to some level the epigenetic changes to be on par with young people's muscle. Even exercisers who don't start until late in life can gain remarkable mass and strength. So no matter how old we get, the capacity to bounce back, all puns intended, is there for us all.
Thank you, Bonnie. Okay, everyone, you can get a copy of On Muscle wherever you get your books. That's our show for the day. If you got something out of it, please leave a rating or review in your podcast player so others can find it too. And go to nextbigideaclub.com to find out about our hardback subscription club. That's where we send you the best new nonfiction books as selected by our curators Malcolm Gladwell, Adam Grant, Susan Cain, and Daniel Pink. Check it out at nextbigideaclub.com. I'm Michael Kovnat. See you tomorrow.